Ladies and gentlemen, your third bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds. This at a catch weight of 138 pounds. This bout is proudly sponsored by Chuck Signs. Visit chucksign.com for more information. And your referee in charge of the action once again, Mr. Paul O'Brien. Now introducing first, fighting out of the red corner to my left. He's wearing black tonight, making his cage debut. Representing CT United BJJ from Fairfield, Connecticut, please welcome Joe Albani! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner to my right, wearing black with yellow and blue. He enters the cage weighing in at 133 pounds. Also making his debut, representing DCNU from Rocky Hill, Connecticut, please welcome Will Smith!
All right, so we got two amateur debuts here. Joe Albani from CT United, and we have Will Smith, not the Will Smith that everyone's thinking.
That is the one. He is from Bel Air. Aunt Viv and Uncle Filler in his corner.
Yeah, he got in trouble. That's why they sent him here.
Carlton is also back there.
Yeah, Carlton's in his corner, I think.
Helped him warm up.
You know,
nice exchange to start this fight off.
Will Smith came out with the classic ASIC wrestling shoes. Don't know if he's actually a former wrestler.
Looks like it.
Looks like it. He's got the body of one. Yeah, he's a nice slam. In on a double. He's got great position right now. It's fair to say that he was a former wrestler.
If you could see my face after that slam, you'd know I was impressed. I didn't say anything, but it was impressive.
Good pressure right here. So we got Will out of DCNU, which is becoming quite the name in Connecticut. They're doing a great job with some of their guys. So I'm excited to see what happens for Will.
Will's doing a great job of controlling the legs
here
of Albani. It makes it hard to get up, makes it hard to wall walk.
Yeah, and he did a great job, too, of pulling him off the cage to not allow that wall walk.
Albani's got to let go of this body lock and push Will Smith's legs away, push his hips away so he can scoot out and use the cage to get up.
Yeah, I would agree. And, you know, one of the things we see is, like, he might be burning his arms out right here. Is this ref serious right now?
They were stuck in that position for about a minute. I agree with that one a little bit.
I would have to disagree.
I like to see the grappling just like you do, but they were stuck in the same exact position for about a minute.
So we got good motion out of both guys, looking fairly composed. You know, Will seems to have better head. Oh, I heard that from here.
That was a little low.
Yeah, that was low.
Referee stops time.
You know,
from personal experience, speaking for every man in the world, sometimes you need 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
I like how Will is changing his head position.
Nice crisp inside leg kick.
These guys are throwing with bad intentions. This is great.
Both these guys are controlling the outside. They're looking to control the outside stand-up right now. Neither guy's looking to close the distance and work their clinch at all. This is the fight I like right here.
Yeah, this is 0-0 guys, and they look very, very polished for amateurs.
Will's got to tuck his chin a little bit, though.
I do see that, standing straight up with it.
Great takedown. He's got that kind of Josh Koscheck looking blast double.
Yeah, just like kind of throw a punch and just bully you, run you over. So he should be chin tucked and looking through the brow of his, his brow line.
If I'm Joe's corner, I'm thinking, switch levels, make him think low, come over the top with the overhand right.
Yeah,
because that chin is way out there. Couple body strikes.
Again with that inside leg kick, yeah.
There's a right over the top.
Good motion by Joe, though.
Yeah, I agree. He's not flat-footed like a lot of newer fighters are.
Even Will's fairly flat-footed right here. You know, out of both of these, it seems to be that Joe has a little bit more power. I haven't seen a ton from Will striking-wise, but it seems to be more arm punching, where Joe seems to have his body behind his punches.
I think this is our striker versus grappler right now, but I think maybe Will's athleticism and his charisma make him want to stand as well. He does have to cut his chin, though.
So, yeah, it's definitely a grappler versus striker. This is just very clear.
You can tell right away because, Joe's not utilizing the whizzer like he should be from here.
I agree 100%. And he's going to strike the whole time. So Joe did something that a lot of amateurs don't do. He's very coachable. He looked to his corner. The corner was telling him what to do. He went right to it, which is a sign of either a seasoned competitor from other sports or someone who's just naturally a good student.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's so frustrating as a coach to be yelling and trying to get your student to do something in the middle of competition. They just
I'll tell you what,
blinders on.
I didn't hear my corners for my first 3 or 4 fights, so
that hurt. Joe is starting to smell blood, I think. He's starting to open up here.
He's having a lot of success here in the second round. I think maybe Will caught Joe low again, and then Joe was a little upset with that one.
It's a great fight. Great fight. If I'm Joe, that inside leg kick is still there with this flat-footed style of Will. Kind of, yep, there he goes.
It.
Yep.
I think he hears us.
Nice way to end the round for Joe. Got to give that one to Joe.
Absolutely.
Joe looks like he's ready to rock. Joe's doing a good job of keeping that jab really long. He's extending everything so he doesn't allow Will to duck underneath. Nice left hook.
To me, it looks like Joe's striking is more offensive. There we go. Nice takedown. And Will's striking is a little bit more defensive.
I would agree 100%.
He's waiting to time that for the takedown, and he did. And just like I said before the round, if he takes the wind out of Joe's sails immediately with a takedown, we could see a third round going in his favor. But if not, I was seeing Joe win in the third. Right now, he's doing a great job controlling the top game.
Yeah, Joe definitely doesn't want to be underneath here. It seems pretty clear that Will is a wrestler and is going to be probably content to just hang out and close guard.
I mean, these guys were in the back. They weren't seeing the fights beforehand, but this referee has made a couple early stand-ups. So I think if he holds on to the back of Will's head here and keeps that overhook on the left side, he could get a stand-up.
I almost feel bad for amateurs because elbows are such a great offensive weapon from this position, and they can't use them.
It's a different game.
Completely different game.
And knees to the head is completely different. Whether you're striking standing or you're striking on the ground, it's a completely different game.
Yeah, we look at that female fight. That probably would have ended much sooner
if there were knees to the head.
Yeah. So the coaches are clearly playing the game appropriately, trying to ask for that stand-up regardless of what they think is happening.
And it looks like the ref is leaning in.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to step in. And it looks... Which I got to give it to him. This is a fair stand-up here.
That one's fair.
So Joe hopped up and looked at his coach and kind of gave him the look like, I'm about to go. So he knows he's got to put it on him. Yes, and he's putting it on him, too. I always tell my kids when my college wrestlers, I don't care if you lose by 1 point, if you lose by 10 points. I want you going for the finish. I want you always looking to, it doesn't matter, you lost. So go for gold.
Great takedown. You know what? every single time. I think he's maybe hit like 90% of his takedowns.
Yeah, I think he's only had two shut down.
Yeah. Will's really explosive, getting into the hips, and then as soon as he gets it, he picks him right up. Whether he drives him straight into the cage, he pulls him off the cage, or gets that takedown in the center. It's really explosive.
Clearly more athletic of the two. So
awesome fight.
Awesome fight. I think it's clear who won. And I feel a little bad for Joe because he almost had the rhythm established. He almost was right where he needed to be, and then you got the wrestler come in and hit that takedown, and like you said, pull the wind out of the sails pretty easily when that happens.
After 3 hard-fought rounds, your judges see Dave Ginsburg and Nick Mahmoud 29-28, and Judge Brian Miner sees it 30-27. All-T winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Will Smith.